Hi students, we are starting here with the module 6 wireless networks. In this slide we can see normal LAN and wireless LAN. How can you differentiate a normal LAN and a wireless LAN? Normal LAN provide connectivity for interconnecting computing resources. And the normal LAN is having physical connection between the devices. And the limitations of the physical connectivity in infrastructure is the most drawback of the normal LAN. But in wireless LAN, the flexibility is provided by eliminating the infrastructure, and so that the devices are portable and they can move from one location to another location, and the installation is easy. These are the different advantages of wireless network over wired LAN. And the main devices which can be connected to wireless LAN are laptops, internet based phones, and the main advantage is that they can access anytime internet. And the main challenges of the wireless networks are, one is the communication is over the wireless link. Normally the wireless links are using frequency waves through air. And the second challenge is the mobility, that is the mobile user has to change the point of attachment from one network to another network. So this has to be managed by the network. This is what the main challenge of the wireless network. And IEEE 802.11 wireless LAN standard. IEEE is a standard organization. They are providing wireless LAN standards, and IEEE developed the first internationally organized wireless LAN. And the number suggested for the standard number representation for wireless LAN is 802.11, and various different standards are there for 802.11, that is 802.11a, 11b and 11g are also there. And the IEEE has started in the year 1997. Then scope of IEEE 802.11 is limited to physical and data link layer. We shall see now what are the important elements in the wireless network. This is a 3 marks question area. The main components of the wireless LAN include, or the main elements of the wireless LAN include, host devices connected to the LAN, then the background infrastructure as well as the base station through which the infrastructure is providing connection to the wireless devices, um, and the wireless link or media. These are the components, and we shall see each one of these in detail in the due slides. First of all, the wireless host are the main components, and the wireless host are the end devices connected into the internet or in the wireless LAN, and they can have the capacity to run applications on the devices. The wireless host may be a laptop, a palm top, a smartphone, or a desktop computer. The hosts themselves may or may not be able to move. For example, in wireless LAN, some part of the network are static, they are not able to move, whereas some other parts are stable or stationary. Mainly the infrastructure part is stationary. Infrastructure is stationary. Then second component is the wireless link. a host connected to the base station or another wireless host through a wireless communication link. It is used as a backbone link, and different wireless link technologies have different transmission rates and can transmit over different distances. The point included here is 802.11 have different versions, like as I said in the previous case, 802.11a, 11b, 11g, etc. And all these are having different transmission rate, and they can cover different distances. So this classification is based on the wireless link used for the connection. So the main characteristics are the coverage area and the link rate. The multiple access protocols coordinate the link access. We studied multiple access protocols, MAC protocols, in the previous module. There we have seen multiple access protocols like carrier sense multiple access, token passing, and various classification or taxonomy of multiple access protocols are there. Out of that, CSMA/CA, carrier sense multiple access with collision avoidance, CA. This is what the algorithm used for the multiple access in the wireless link, and we have to study this algorithm in detail in the coming slides. Then, what are the different characteristics of the wireless links? The main characteristics are the wireless link will have a decreased signal strength over time. That is, the radio signals are used as a transmission link, and the signal strength attenuates as it propagates through the air. Then second characteristic is it is having inference from other sources. The normal frequency range of the wireless is 2.4 gigahertz, and any signal which is having the same frequency range will make an inference for the inference. It can generate some inference to the transmitted signal. So the mixing up of multiple types of data may occur because of these frequency ranges. And multipath propagation means when the signal travels over time with the obstacles in between. There may be some obstacles in between the sender and the receiver, and due to this obstacles, the direction of the signals may be diverted, or it may happen to blur the receiving signal. So these are the main characteristics of the wireless links. And the next element is the base station. The base station is a key part of the wireless network infrastructure. They are typically connected to a wired network, because there will be a stationary part. This is the wired part, and there will be access points connected to this wired link, and these are called access points. And within the range of a single access point, multiple devices will be connected. So every wireless network, there will have a portion of the network they are providing the wired connection. This is what the base station means. The wired part or the network infrastructure provided is the base station. And base station, this can be imagined as a base station. A base station is responsible for sending and receiving data from a wireless host to its associated base station. So this is what the main point of access of this particular base station, and the host connected to this base station. Host connected to this access point is the part of the single base station, and this single base station is serving as a single unit, and another access point will have a set of nodes. They may be connected to this access point, and this is the member of another base station. A base station will often be responsible for coordinating the transmission of multiple wireless hosts to which it is associated. So, the multiple hosts connected to a single access point is controlled by a base station. When a wireless host is associated with a base station, we mean that the host within the wireless communication distance of the base station. The host is within the wireless communication distance. And the host uses the base station to relay data between the larger network, between host and its larger network. So this is the larger network. And the base station is relaying data between host and the larger network through the associated base station. And the next element is the infrastructure. This is a larger network to which the wireless host may wish to communicate. And the hosts associated with the base station are often referred to as the infrastructure. A traditional services, all the traditional services are provided by the network to which the hosts are connected via base station. In the absence of infrastructure, the hosts themselves provide services such as routing, address assignment, etc. That is, there are some wireless networks, they do not have infrastructure. They are known as ad hoc networks. Ad hoc networks. So, if there is no infrastructure for a network, then hosts themselves provide services such as routing, address assignment, etc. We can imagine Bluetooth connection between 2-3 devices. This may be considered as a network. Here there is no access points or single unit of coordination. So this is a kind of ad hoc networks. When a mobile host uses beyond the range of one base station into the range of another, it will change its point of attachment into a larger network. This process is known as hands-off. That is, suppose there is a base station 1 and another base station 2, BSS1 and BSS2. And a mobile device in this host, in this range, in the range of first BSS, may move to the range of another BSS. And the point of attachment of this device will be changed from one device to another device. When the device was there in the first BSS, the access point is this one. And when it is moved to the next BSS, the access point is another one. So the process of moving the point of attachment of one station to another device is known as hands-off.